Hi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, now we are going to our group discussion 11, which is our last group discussion, and we are from group LAX 45. So let me introduce my name first. My name is Nur Zulaika binti Ahmad Sarudin. My matric number is 182698.
Hi, my name is Hitasha binti Ansarif and my matric number is 185054.
Okay, hi, my name is Marishaira binti Anwar and my matric number is 182409.
Hello, my name is Aina Jiha binti Ramli. My matric number is 182026.
Hi, my name is Fatma Ramadan Al-Mujawir. My matric number is 181247.
Okay, so today for this our group discussion, we will having our reflection video about our for our second theme, which is for the prayer places. Okay, so any volunteer want to share their reflection first?
Okay, based on the three places that we've been through, first is Masjid Mardi, second is temple in Seri Serdang, which is Hindu temple, and also in Masjid UPM. So based on those three places, I think one that most interested me, one interesting place that I've been most is the temple, because I experienced new thing. Actually, I didn't know that Hindu religion will have that have many gods, like they have 18 gods. And we learn so many. We see a lot of statue and also knowledge from the Sami. They call one of the in Islam we call it imam, but then they call it asami. So I think that is what interesting thing that I look into the temple, because they have lots of statue and it's beautiful. And then
Actually, for me, I'm agree with you, Farah, about the temple, Hinduism temple. It's interesting because they have so many statues and colorful, and the drawing is everywhere. And also, we gain so many information about how they pray and how they do their worship in their religion. And also, the interesting part too in the University Putra Malaysia, Masjid University Putra, since I have been once here in my first semester, and this is my second time here, and it's totally different. There's so many changes, especially in the gardens. They have two gardens, rose and vegetables, I think, gardens. Yes, and it was interesting too. Okay, so others?
Okay, for me, what I can conclude from our previous trip, what I can say that for all our prayer places, I think it will give us the peaceful and just a relax when we go at the places, because it's not a busy. And actually when we want to enter at the prayer places, we need to be polite, and then since we're not busy as we always have in our life, so I think prayer places, the thing for our group is a good thing, because I think we will have a knowledge more towards to our God. And then for me, it's a very good for the student to have their prayer, because it's very near to the University Putra Malaysia, so they can come to the place easy and not too costly if they do not have transport actually.
Okay, from my opinion, what can I conclude for our second team trip is all the religion focusing about the calmness, about the politeness, about the beauty of the religion itself. As we cannot, we went to Masjid Mardi and Masjid UPM. Both of it serve us many facilities, and during Ramadan many people do donation for iftar, for giving food for free. And what can I conclude here? People nowadays is very very eager to do goodness, and as we can know, even in for the temple for the Hindus, they also are doing the prayers to get rid their sin, and also to do the to get themselves near to God. So For this team, I think what can I get is every religion have its positive things, and many of and the religion itself asks the for the people or for the servant to obey to their God and not doing the bad things. So actually, bad things come from ourselves and not by the religion itself, because the religion itself conduct us to be a better human and others. And as you can see, in every prayer places that been made, they put many facilities there to attract people to come. As you can see in Masjid UPM, they have library, they have garden. Actually, it's one of the attraction for people to come and do more good things in masjid.
Actually, when we have a trip to the Masjid UPM, I didn't know that we have library at Masjid UPM.
Me
I
too.
just only know that in the prayer, women's prayer room, they have a sofa and table for study. Actually,
They upgrading each. They upgrading this masjid every year. So yeah, the longer this mosque will be here, the better it
more
gets.
technology.
So anyone having been in the library of the masjid? I
It's
just
close, right?
want to ask about the type of books. Is it religious or different types
As
of
I
books?
know, it's most of religion, Islamic books.
How
So,
about you, Ain?
so for me, based on our team, the second team, I got to know many. No, I have never been to Masjid Mahdi and temple. So I've been in for Masjid University Putra UPM almost 4 to 5 times since I studied here. So I've more knowledge in for this masjid, for the Masjid UPM. But for Masjid Mahdi and temple, I just got to know them when I go there. I went there. So um, it's quite interesting because when we know new places, so maybe next time I will go more to Masjid Mahdi, because first time I know they have their own kitchen, and it's quite I want to taste their food actually. So maybe next Ramadan iftar I will go Masjid Mahdi.
So actually, based on our trip, also what I can see is that people when we come, people, even though we are different religion, they will treat us and welcome us like very politely, very what do you call it?
Glad to have
Polite,
us.
and they don't really
Racist.
shy. They're not racist first of all, and then they do not shy to share their information with us, even though they know that we are Muslims. Okay.
For me, what is the biggest experience that I had in this trip is to temple. That actually at the first moment is the temple is closed, and there is one uncle there, and ask us to knock the temple door, and then the uncle is so good and so helpful and struggle to help us to be
enter.
in the temple. And we as what can I get is even we are Muslim and going to the temple, but they did not think that will doing something bad to their prayer places. And also the uncle said to us, I'm sorry, but you need to open your shoes before you enter the temple. Instead of harshing us, but he is saying sorry to us, even he is not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
So I think that is the most precious moment in our trip.
Okay, so basically, overall, we can say that we can get calmness, polite,
New culture,
new culture,
new experience.
new experience,
information.
information. There is a lot of a good thing that we can fun when we choose prayer basis as our team. So okay now, uh, what do you guys think when we go to the prayer places? What do you guys think that our obstacle or any kind we have?
We have during this visits.
Yes.
First of all, I think all of us get scared when at first that we want to go to the temple because we're afraid that we are not invited.
The door.
And the statue that very huge and have the angry mimic at the statue.
Yes.
So we are a bit scared, but the kid there calm us and told us about the religion itself, so we can overcome the scaredness.
Even though that kid also have school to go, but we stalled him for a while just to give us information for us to gain knowledge.
And he was happy to do this, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay, so how about our chapel?
actually, we actually wanted to go to the chapel, but the president, because the chapel is not UPM's, so it's from Kajang, right?
Under Kajang Society.
So because no one will conduct or give us information and knowledge about the chapel, so they decided to not allow us, but they not recommend us to shoot a video there because they were afraid that we could have some misinformation
And to
based-
avoid controversy.
because wrong information, because religion is a very sensitive issue. So
Okay, so what I can say that overall from our trip video, we have lots of good things and that we have learned. And then what I can say that, and I want to recommend for all the students at the UPM, you can do your prayer because at UPM there is a lot of prayer places you can go. And then I think that's all.
And I'm sorry for interrupt. I want to add something. Actually, this point that you mentioned, it's not only in UPM, in whole Malaysia. There's so
Malaysia.
many different religions, and there's so many places for pray. And everyone respect each other, and that's really good point here.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
I think that's all from us.
That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.